Well, alrighty, looks like Samus is ready to go to the next mech part, which shall be towards Icebelt. And by towards, I mean we'll be, I guess technically outside, but also in Icebelt. You'll see why I say that in just a minute. Hello, flying friends. Yes, I see you there. And hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime 4. So I guess we may as well just try to get these guys in. Okay, I'm getting semi-distracted because I want to get that. You know, any green energy crystal on the way towards our next location, definitely go to take them. Nice try trying to plant your mind there, buddy. I don't think I'm going to allow you to get away with that. Same as you, but you're gonna leave me alone. I'm just over here minding my own business, and you just have to come out from the sand and be like, yo, what up, I'm here now. Yes, I see you. It just like politely ask you to please go away. Thank you, because I want to get this right here. It feels so good to actually have super missiles, but also super bombs, power bombs, whatever you want to call them. And we made it. So this is why I say typically it's outside, but outside. But the mech part is right there. That's kind of why we technically it's in Icebelt, but not really. It's mostly just in or right outside the entrance. I don't know why I wanted to destroy those. It's not like we're low on health or anything. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I suppose it's not that bad of a habit to have anyways, but hey. Here's our 5th mech part out of 6. The last one will be in Flare Belt. It's kind of weird because before it was showing up on the map, but then I look at the map again now and it doesn't show up. So I don't know if it's supposed to always be there or if it's not even supposed to show up on the map at all, but you know what? It is fine. It is now our time to head back to February, which I love how it's right across. I didn't even have to really look around to see where it is. Okay, you know what? On the mini-map, it's showing the X or plus or whatever for another item. I wonder if the copy is now there. To think the last 2 items that are actually in Soul Valley are from him. And okay, it doesn't look like he's actually there, so that's unfortunate, but hey, you know what, that's okay. It doesn't matter, at some point he's going to show up. I don't know exactly when, but at least we're also getting some green energy crystals from there. I don't know why I thought those statues right there were just like a mound of rocks or something like that. Anyways, I'll meet you at Flare Pool, which we're not just going to get the mech parts, there's also something else I would like to go do while over there. Alright, so not quite there, but there is an item that we can get. Hi buddy, I would just like to destroy your nets here so you don't have to bother me as I'm trying to get these. I can understand why you want to attack us, but at the same time, come on guys, you just gotta disprove. Plus, we need to destroy them anyways, so that we can actually go in properly. Oh man, the reason why I didn't get to this item at first was because, well, we couldn't actually get to it until now. Because we didn't have the speed morph ball or whatever this is. We are going the opposite way. We need to go this way. There we go. And it will get launched to where we need to be. I think this one is one of our last few missile upgrades. Because it's 250. Oh, no, never mind. It is not. But we can actually see the cutscene. Or not the cutscene, rather, from that. But there is a total of 250 missiles. I don't know how I missed that right there, but you know what, that's okay. I think 540 or 530, somewhere around there, 500 plus, of the I guess the elemental shots, whatever those are supposed to be called. I don't know why he wanted to go into the Viola suit. That is not what we're trying to do. But hello, statue. So what do you have for us?
Virus Tanichan, Atsentath, Sukesh, Lamor Niskalam, Kitamin, Shivalex, Lashar Karukaru, Sistema, Asamen, Okajak Jateniji, Sazak Shokan, Kisaichan, Kibelatin, Isklet, Kazantin Hazah, Sistema, Asalam, Gabanel, Asnich Shenaf, Din Tessalante, Shisaranaka, Avatar Chitrath. Vincelet Titanta, Planet Namor, Nasta Salam, Takanich, Shazar Ragath, Iskalam, Nishatasek Salam, Analich, Kantin Kabam, Gusane, Siol, Shatasalam Namor, Siola Sosan, Taraji, Sisatel.
Always found that really sad. It's also too bad we can't actually rewatch the cutscenes from scanning these. But also one thought that I had at the end of the game. We know that Silex is here somewhere. And if Samus hadn't have actually came in contact with the memory fruit, Silex could have actually been their hero. Which I wonder how that would have ended up if Samus ended up where Silex is going to be, and Silex ended up being where Samus ended up being. He does his food for thought. Also, now you're here, there's going to be a few other things that we're going to do aside from going to the, I got kind of surprised seeing those guys there. I got there right there too. Aside from getting the mech part, which we'll be going back into here. Also, these guys are hard mode. I don't know if I already told you guys this or not. Apologies if I did. But some of these guys actually ended up attacking us, or me rather, over here. And it ended up getting stuck right here. So I will put a video of it somewhere, either right now or at the end. I thought I just heard another one of those. Okay, that was the one that we needed. I couldn't remember if we needed our this psychic Kapowie bombs or the Kapowie missile. But hey, one of many expansion shots that we can get there. These guys. I think it was this guy that got stuck there. It's just really funny. I just wanted to share that with you. Yes, hello. Yeah, I'm going to ignore you guys because you know what? It's not like you're locking the door. It's too bad these guys could actually attack us through the door. Dude. Oh, come on, you guys. You're out just being rude. But on the plus side, we're next to a safe area, so we can at least, heal up and everything. I forgot that this box is in here, so I guess technically we could have just gotten health from these crates here, but you know what, it wasn't, it is. Oh my goodness, hello. I didn't expect you there. I don't know why I didn't expect you there, considering what else would be out there. Is it a bit overkill? Definitely. But you know what, you gotta want to take care of these guys. Excuse me, you could have defeated this tiny little thing that's next to you. You don't do that. Nobody's so rude for those little things. I'm also kind of surprised that there isn't any more Cybots that want to appear by the safe station. Like, they just appeared there once. I was hoping that we could just launch ourselves off here. Like, you'd think so? I was just wondering if Samus could actually go in there or not. But this is where we want to be, but we need to get on land to be able to access it. I wonder if we can actually shoot it from over here. The reason why I want to go over here is A, we can actually now go on and get this if we hadn't already. But there is also another one of these babies right here, which I still feel so bad. Why did just make it alive only to just go bye-bye again? I get it's arrested, they're old, but it's the same time. Could at least save the little baby up here. I would love to see at least one of these come with us. It would be so cute. And we already took a sneak peek of one of the items that we can get. Gotta be careful because there is steam right there. I don't know if it would just launch us off or not, but hey, you know what? We got this the first time. I thought it was more higher up. I will take that. Thank you for the expansion. Now to see... Did we get this one already? I don't remember if we did. I think we might have. But it doesn't hurt to go on a joyride in Sick Chain. We can attack while going through here. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. And we ended up being over here. Okay. Anyways, let's see if we can actually take a shot over here or not. I think we might need to be closer to it. Oh, okay, yeah. I figured it would be out of range. Mostly it was just blocked. So, you know what? That makes sense. Anyways, now we're here. And after we go through here, we're actually gonna go back into where the boss room was. Is there something right here? Oh no, it's just an adorable little thing. Okay, I'll leave you. It's all by its lonesome. I feel kind of bad for it. Now I see. We are blocked off. Wheel vehicle access gate. Operation halt by circuit failure. It cannot be opened. Now we know, right? It looks like we are slowly awkwardly turning around. And we are going up here. Hi little buddy. And try not to run into you, because you ain't doing anything. And that's right. I can't remember if this was an option or not. No, this part right here, I don't know why. It's really awkward for me to do at first, so hopefully we won't have to worry about it too much. But we will see about that. I don't know why all of a sudden I just forgot how to actually actually use the ball. Oh, now I see. The little lizards are climbing on the walls. I was wondering how it got there through the lava. I am sorry, Samus. I promise you I didn't want you to get destroyed by the lava. Apologies for that. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't think we need to freeze them. There is an option to actually freeze the lava, which I always thought was really fun. Okay. Almost made it to cross. Okay, I think I was hearing a lasso noise. It sounded like for a minute it was giving us a timer or something like that. I mean, okay, that's what it was. We can't even use the violet. You would think we would be able to use the violet in here. I mean, all things considered, no, the actual date was there to use it for vehicles. But you know what, it's fine. I'm not going to really think about it all that much. But I don't know why I thought it was going to be harder than it was. I think it's because the first time I went here, I actually froze the lava before going in. But then this lava pool right here, you can't actually freeze it, unlike the other ones. Like, you can freeze it, but it takes a lot longer. Now we can just hop across. So those who have played this game or have gotten past this point, did you also find this room confusing? I'm sure I wasn't the only one who found it confusing. But a big empty room? Oh look, what's that? Is that the next mech part? Indeed it is. Oh. But then there was a what happened there? Also didn't allow double scan. Hello, big little guy. God, this thing is so cute. It is the behemoth. Is it supposed to be some kind of moth creature? Low-key, I could see it being like a crab rock moth creature. But the behemoth, it is a giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by repeatedly shooting flaming objects from its mouth and using oscillation waves to drive enemies away. It's producing the powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. And I'm pretty sure this thing is also weak to ice as well, so it looks like we're gonna then use some of the beautiful ice crystals here. So this is technically a mini boss, but I also kind of consider it to be a boss too. Oh, not the way it freezes like this, it reminds me of Pikmin. Because we got the beetle and mini boss in that game. Oh, it's one eye. I feel so bad for it. But I guess the reason why it wouldn't really be a boss is, I think his butt was actually a weak point. Dude, you have a weakness in your butt. Is that what you're trying to tell us, or is it just because we're too far away that you're trying to avoid us now? But it doesn't actually show health, which is kind of interesting, so hopefully you don't get killed by this thing now. I'm just trying to, like, freeze its little nostrils, or whatever these are supposed to be. Yes, buddy, yes, you do you. No, we could probably also use some of these to get it hit as well. I don't know if it would actually do anything in terms of an eye. Apparently we're like right underneath it. I'm just curious since we're actually here. It looked like not. That's okay, I didn't think so. I just figured, you know what? Why not just try to use some of our big missiles to get to its weak points? But we could also just try to simply avoid them completely. That's okay. We're getting there at the end. I'm trying to shoot his eye. I don't know what you're trying to do, Samus. Or whatever. Okay, thank you, upgrades for this though. I'm just making things so much nicer. But yeah, this thing is just so cute. Obviously it's really awkward for me to try to fight it though. All of a sudden. I'm gonna go back to the classic shooting without beams. It feels like it's just gonna be a lot easier to try to fight it this way. I feel so bad for attacking it though. I don't know why I feel really bad for it. Like, it's the one that ended up coming and fight us. So maybe getting a little closer would be easier. So one more eye, it looks like. See, this poor thing. I'm pretty sure we entered this nest or something. Like, I don't know if that's what it's been indicated, because it does kind of appear. And then, it started trying to attack us. And it wants to blow the enemies away. It doesn't really look like it wants to, like, eat us or anything. So that's kind of why I wonder if it's just trying to protect its territory, or what the deal is with this. Yes, let's show you your adorable little eye, you goofy goober. Hey, I get it. I do, but like, why is this boss so awkward? Okay, but thankfully we are good. I don't know why this fight was just so awkward to do. Look at the poor baby. Poor baby, it didn't deserve that, and it just disappears. So, is that thing just all off of it, or what is it do with that? I don't know, but either way, we're just literally on our last energy tank. So I should probably get us some health. But, there's also 6 out of 6 mech parts. Aw, yeah. Let's make sure there isn't anything else in here. What are you trying to scan? Oh, Rex Generation. Showing rumbles, but I think that's just because Samus is low on health right now. So you should probably go to a save station so that we can heal up. Still wonder why can't just where's our I don't know, why am I going this way too? Like, why can't we just use the oil in here? Okay, we got some health. I know I was just gonna go back to a save point, but since we're already so close to where the boss arena was, or just technically is, may as well just head back. Like how just the cutscenes showing you the wreckage here. So there's some enemies here which will give us some health, and that's the main reason why I also came in this room. I wasn't really worried about going to a save area, just because, you know, it's nice. Now we gotta see. Right, oh, there's actually 3, I forgot about that. So at least one of them is something that we actually are getting tricked from. I didn't realize that would actually give us damage on our health. Like, whoopsies. Hi, buddy. I don't. Oh no, it's just laying right here. There's one item aside from the main thing, which you'll see. We'll see. It's a very tricky one. I love it though. But see what I'm talking about soon enough. The other one though, I don't know why I find it so tricky to get. Don't quite remember where it is. We will find it though. Right here. Looks like there is a little friend. This thing is a swim snatcher, a species similar to the leaping spitter, albeit adapted to hot environments. This variant does not stay in a fixed position and instead swims in the lava lakes. And I love how this is showing the Prime's theme. So this thing is so awkward. I know for sure that I was not the only one who had such troubles A, scanning it, so I'm surprised that we were able to scan it so nicely to begin with. But also B, it's just awkward to try to catch up to. So hopefully it won't be too bad. As like, I still feel so sad that we actually need to fight this thing. I'm actually just gonna let it escape a little bit so we can get a little bit more health here, ideally. Wait, is it? Oh, right here. Shot expansion. The shot expansion was the one that I was thinking of that was kind of awkward for me to try to get at first. I don't really know why. I think it's because it was so close to the wall. I didn't realize how nice it was to get to it. And oh good, so it does slow down if you're too far from it. I kind of wonder if then it's kind of indicating that it is playing with us or not. I don't think so. I feel so bad for having to fight it. Like, why can't we just snag it from it? Like, it's out there, you would think. But alas, it's too bad getting like, hit by. Oh, we get damage from it. This takes some damage going in. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I'm glad. Surprised. But there we go. The poor little baby is down, but we got ourselves another energy tank to boot, though. But it's definitely something you ought to make sure to scan though before it sinks in there. Otherwise, it is a miss. Oh my gosh, what am I? Porky Pig today? There we go. That's what we like to see. I was pretty sure you can just go on those without getting damaged. Now we're gonna hug the wall so we can actually get out of here. So I would like to save. Because after doing that fight, which actually wasn't as bad as it was when I first fought it on my own, but still, and getting automatic parts, it would be nice to heal. Let's see how much energy crystals we have. Almost full. we can get a bunch more. So it's something I would like to do before we actually go back and deposit them. I don't know why it keeps showing that. I guess it's a load screen. Hi Spitters, yes I see you. I'm just gonna ignore you though. That got the save station I would like to go to. But yeah, so I'll grind the last little bit off camera. And before we actually go to the last area, we also got that. I was like, I can't remember. It's been a while since we were in Flippool. And thankfully the little guys aren't all around us anymore. Yeah, anyways. Before we actually go back to base and enter Chrome Tower, because that's the whole point of getting the mech. We can't even explain that. I would still like to go around and 100% all the items and stuff. Not all the scans, because I already did that. We're very close to getting all our missiles. Got a lot of expansions to still get. There's also a bunch of items in here that we can still get. And we still have yet to go back to Fear Green, so we can A, get the scout bot there, but also B, go to the statue that we saw at the very beginning of the game. So there's that. But yeah. Anyways, I think we're just gonna leave it here now. So until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That's right, little dude. I don't think so. I forgot that we can actually just freeze them right there. That is actually nice, but it doesn't give us more, missiles and stuff. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on and get more distracted. We're gonna leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap the subscribe button. Say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do. We'll see you in the next one. Ooh, it's shaking. Peace.